Welcome to the Brothers War. Welcome to Historic Brawl. Today we are playing with Mishra, but this is not Mel Mishra. No. This is Unearthed Mishra, the coolest Mishra. And you want to know what we are going to unearth from our graveyard? Some of the biggest, baddest artifact in Neo Historic Brawl. The WURMCOIL engine, Cityscape Levelers, Terror Ballistas, Fire Action Flesh Gorgers, Combustible Gear Hulks, Noxious Gear Hulks, and more. And welcome to these other cards to the format, which are also amazing, and we are also playing today the best Brothers War Historic Brawl deck, and you saw it first in this channel. Subscribe for a daily video, and let's go to the games. What's up everyone, welcome back one more time. You know the deal, we play Historic Brawl, and yes, finally we have it, Brothers War in Arena, and how fitting it is that we start a battle of Mishra versus Ursa. We are trying to unearth the best artifact creatures in the game, and we are going to do that with Mishra, but this is rare Mishra, this is not meld Mishra. And opponent is playing Ursa, trying to meld Ursa with the Might Stone and the Weak Stone and create that insane planeswalker, but we are trying to do something more fun, which is drop our artifacts to our graveyard and then use Mishra's ability to unearth them. This Mishra is so good and so under the radar that I knew I had to play him first. Opponent counters our Ornithopter of Paradise, so you will see a lot of discard, you will see a lot of sacrifice synergies, and we have the Swiftfoot Boots. Take a look at this. All-star in Historic Brawl. This will be an auto including every commander deck that is run by a creature as commander. So it will be an auto including every deck, basically. And ooh, Joyous Familiar. And just as one of my subscribers mentioned yesterday in a comment, let's equip the Platinum Mirror, and we can pass the turn. This will make Shadow Spear even better, because Shadow Spear can remove the hexproof from creatures, so it might be that we actually need to run Shadow Spear. Opponent plays a Teferi. Gonna bounce to what? The Swiftfoot? Oh, they go for the land. Alright. So opponent on Ursa, and I think we can attack Teferi and force them to trade here. Because we have exactly 6. And we equip the boots. Look, we're playing EDH! This feels so commander. Alright, Teferi down.
Alert, Gabriel is recommending music. Alert, Gabriel is recommending music.
So, very fun build. And also a fun fact, I was trying to record videos earlier today and I realized OBS had crashed and I lost all my previously recorded matches and I went crazy and I almost destroyed my house. So this is a redo, and well, things happen. This only happens when the server restarts with an update, but we'll make it work. Thrill of Possibility. So you see we are starting our discard, but we haven't found one of our fatties. We are playing WURMCOIL engines, we're playing Sundering Titans, we are playing with the new prototype creatures, we are playing with the new big creatures with Unearth. So we are full with monsters in this deck. It's so cool, such a cool deck. And this is not the best or final version. Ooh, look who's here! Big Daddy WURMCOIL. This is not a finalized, optimized version of this deck, and I'm hoping that you will find better cards that I didn't include. But what I did realize, opponent plays Nezahal, big blocker itself. What I did realize is that this deck really struggles versus aggro, because we are trying to set up our graveyard, trying to set up Mishra. And look who's here, the WURMCOIL engine. Just like Modern. Well, I don't think it's really played anywhere else but WURMCOIL. Such a cool card. It's such a cool concept. When it dies, it comes back as the two halves of Wormcoil. We can attack because we have Death Touch, and if opponent doesn't block, we are going to win some life. And we can move the boots. Do we? Well, I'm more concerned by losing Wormcoil at this point, because we don't have too many things in the, or too interesting things in the graveyard right now. An opponent could really have a bounce spell. Bounce spell would be the worst for us here. And we might have to... Opponent discards 3 cards? What is going on? Oh, I see. So they still get Nezahal? But we are going to get the two coils. What are they called? Coils? No, worms. Yes! Yes! WURMCOIL! Nezahal is back. Wow. I mean, we can have a very good turn, but they can also have a counter spell. We could attack with haste with Mishra and really pressure them, but I'm worried about a counter spell. Let's play the 2 life. They're going to counter this, right? I should go to attacks. Play it safe. Attack them for 6. They take it, so now we play Mishra. Alright, well, they didn't have a counter. We could have attack with Mishra, and now I need to equip the Swift Foot Boots. Alright, and then look at Mishra. The word to each permanent is also so cool. Opponent has a really tough decision if they want to touch our board. And Ursa, Nezahal, and we are going to unearth a WURMCOIL engine. Oh, and we even have the engineer. We can go find another big monster. So, first of all, WURMCOIL, unearth. Yes, we are doing it! Yes! I'm so happy. And we can go Goblin Engineer, bring one of the other big spells, put it in the grave. Oh no! Opponent! Bad opponent! Bad opponent! So, the story is solved, the format is solved, everything is solved, because now Mishra is better than Ursa from our very first game. We can categorically determine that Mishra is the superior brother, and that was even rare Mishra versus Mythic Ursa, so how about that? Well, we will start. Look at this, Cityscape Leveler! Can we unearth that? Wow! Alright. Let's loot, drop a land and leveler. That'll be so good if we can unearth that. Opponent on Tezzeret, Planeswalker, Moonsnare prototype, okay. So I guess we could go Ritual Solemn, right? Like make use of this ritual while we can, before it gets countered. Solemn Simulacrum. I'm also feeling a little bit under the weather, so you guys can excuse me if I'm not at my best today, but I'm so excited to be playing with the new set. And yeah, we will visit most, if not all, the good commanders from the set. Alright, opponent with Emery Mills. We go Temple. Oh, don't need more lands. Don't need more lands, and we just attack them. And what we can do is we can play Chef and actually sack Solemn for 2 cards. So essentially a Signing Blood without losing the life. Not so bad. That'll be pretty cool. Opponent has a key to the archive on the yard, so if they go land, activate Emery, they can play the key from the yard. And look at this, we have the Cityscape Leveler on our graveyard waiting to be unearthed. It has unearthed itself, but we want to unearth it with Mishra, because that gives it a unearth 3. And if you don't know what Unearth is, it's a... Wow! Whoa! 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 Those were the best draws! Gearhulk into Flesh Gorger? Wow! So Unearth allows us to cast the creature from the graveyard with haste, and we have to exile it at the end of the turn, but it's pretty good because we just need the creatures to get in one time. And Mishra is online one more time, and look at this, Cityscape Leveler, ready for action. Come on, don't touch Mishra. If you do, you have to sack one of your permanents. Or maybe not. Maybe you have a board wipe. Okay. We have good follow-ups. Ooh, another new card, Brotherhood's End. So, an Anger of the Gods that can also destroy their artifacts? Yes, please! Yes, please! What a top deck! And now I think I have to go tap land into Swiftfoot Boots. Yes! Yes! We are playing with all the new cards. This is the way to start. This is the way to start this new set. This is the way to start a new set. Playing. We also have the Mishra's command, so we are winning in flavor too. So we are winners in life. What is Mishra's command? And you play Mishra first. Oh my god. These cards are so fun. Historic Brawl would be a blast. Ravenous Choop. Alright. You have to sack. You sack the Ravenous Chupacabra. Okay. They are keeping Mishra off the yard, off the battlefield, but now we can 7 mana Flash Gorger. If we had one more land, we can protect it and attack with boots. But we missed on our land drop. Never mind, never mind. We're doing good work. Sculpting Steel. Gonna copy a Dark Steel Citadel. Wow. Whoa. Jesus, what do we do here? Protect the Gorger. Even more than the hexproof that it already has. Well, not hexproof, it has ward, pay life. Mishra's command, we can give it, we can pump it up and discard our hand to draw more. Ooh, we can do so many things. So we can looting as well. Trying to find our land, which we do. Let's bin Gearhulk, because they are not playing creatures. And we can go Fable. We could also have played the Gearhulk attack with the boots. Now that they are not doing anything, I will still move the boots to the token. And I will move it back. So this is essentially 2 more damage. Not too efficient, but I need to take precautions. They could have a removal spell. Wow, this is working. This is really working. I want to attack with the Cityscape Leveler. Ooh, Toxrill. Cityscape Leveler time. I mean, we can recycle Kolaghan's command. Sundering Titan in hand. Wow. Alright, so let's go. Mountain, Unearth the Leveler, and check this out. 8/8 trample, attacks, destroy trigger. Booyah! Wow! This is so good! Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to play with Mishra, Tamer of Makfawa. Don't think this is the mythic Mishra that it's going to meld. Yeah, that's fun. Melding Mishra is fun. No. We are going hardcore Mishra. This is rare Mishra, Unearth artifacts. This is the way to go with Mishra. Because Meld, everyone is playing Meld. What can I say about Meld? I am going to play with the Meld creatures, but chances are you have already seen Meld and it's really interesting, but it's meh. This Mishra stands out. This is a unique Mishra. Opponent is playing with Xanathar, so opponent does not want to play with new cards, and I don't blame our opponent. New cards are difficult to get in Arena. And we have Foundry Inspector, which is a new card, and that's going to reduce the cost of our artifacts. And I guess we can recycle this treasure for a signet, play Supplier, start filling the graveyard. What do we find? Nothing really good. And we have a couple of Anger of the Gods. I added both of these into Desperation to stop losing to aggro decks. And now we have both in hand. Alright, we can attack. These old border cards look so weird. I mean, they are great, but I think I like better the new border cards in Arena Client. Alright, Solemn Simulacrum lets us ramp one land. An opponent has a Gilded Lotus. And we play beautiful lands because we are winners. Now, basically because I want to do content and the prettier the better, but I never spend any gems or any gold in any cosmetic, and you should not do either unless you value them, unless you think they are nice to the eyes. Where's my wine? Oh, here it is. It's late, guys. It's like 10 p.m. in Spain, and I just want to play Magic and never go to sleep again. Opponent plays Thief of Sanity, so they see our deck. It's so cool that they want to play with our deck, and I don't blame the opponent. This deck is really cool. Attack, attack, like this. Do you want to trade for your Thief? No, you won't. So let's play a 1-mana Mind Stone. And maybe we can also play Mishra. Yeah. Play Mishra. Opponent counters Mishra. Well, because they were countering the Baleful Mastery. So, yeah, concede. We're going to lose from here because Xanathar is crazy. Let's go to another game. Here we are back for more Mishra, Unearthed Mishra, Tamer of Makfala, playing versus Jan Jansen. So if you saw my Jan Jansen video from a couple of days, we were establishing the question, is Jan Jansen the best artifact deck before Brothers War hits the shelves? And WURMCOIL, and now we're going to answer that question because we are also a artifact deck. You can see that we have the Phyrexian Dragon Engine in the hand, but I'm 100% not playing the other Mishra. I don't care if this melts with Phyrexian Dragon Engine, I don't really care, because it doesn't make sense to play that Mishra in this deck. Because that's the draining Mishra, the Mishra that when attacks and other creatures attacks drains. And I'm not going to play that just because of the possibility to meld it with a Dragon Engine. And Dragon Engine is a good card on itself. It's really good. So, excuse me for not playing with Mythic Mishra, because I hate Mythic Mishra. Mishra is supposed to be rare. Alright, Foundry Inspector. Reducing the cost of our creatures. And there you go, Phyrexian Dragon Engine. This is not going to trigger, it's only going to trigger. We sacked the Solemn to do this. That's alright. And we have a 2/2 double striker. And then when you unearth it, you get to draw 3 cards. That's insane. Alright, opponent. Wow, opponent. Cracking up the experimental synth. We draw a Cathartic Reunion. That can put the engine on the yard. But at this point, I'm feeling more comfortable playing the WURMCOIL engine from hand, right? So opponent chumps with a Nettle Cyst token. We can go Passage, Crack. I'm so happy that I'm playing with all new cards. Because I could have played Ursa, go Azorius Control, try to melt. No, I just want to play with the new cards. Look at this. All new cards. The future of Historic Brawl is here, dudes and gals. We're going to see a huge shift in our metagame from these sets. Opponent goes Oswald, Fiddlebender, Weatherlight completed. And I guess we should go look for something to deal with that, because Oswald is normally a combo piece. Let's attack with new cards. Boom. Boom, boom. And let's play another new card. In Diabolic Intent. Diabolic Intent, that's going to be insane. Every black deck is going to play this. We will Demonic Tutor, sack the engine, which is really great from the graveyard. And wow, look at these creatures, Leveler, Titans. But we need to deal with their board, so I'm sorry, creatures. This deck is so cool. Look at the cards that we play. This deck is so cool. What can we find to deal with that? Oh, I'm feeling worse and worse by the minute, guys, but I need to make the content. Dude, Kolagang's command is the best here. Break an artifact, break a creature. Yeah, I'm really starting to feel the headache and the rough road, but I'm not going to stop in the release of the set. Well, that was the perfect card to deal with their board. Maybe we're supposed to... No, we cannot let Oswald leave. Not at all. Prove me wrong. Did I have to tutor for something better? Kolagang's command was good there. Oh, and I'm so happy I'm playing with all board cards in Arena, and opponent scoops it up. Takes me back to Ursa Saga, Ursa Legacy, where I started playing Magic. This will be our last round playing with Mishra, and I hope that if you're not a subscriber and you saw the quality of this deck and the performance of this deck, that you will reward me with your subscription to this channel, because you know what, I'm going to be doing this for all of the good cards in the set in the future videos. And that's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and I'm never stopping, because this channel never stops. Well, I stopped yesterday, but that was because I was waiting for the set. Babel Saga, so they can sack permanents for value. Alright, we will do our thing. We will put a 2/2 double striker, and no, I don't have the Meld Mishra that goes with this. I don't. I refuse to play that just because of the hypothetical scenario where I meld. Not even for content. Because Mishra is Mishra. Mishra is in our command zone. Opponent plays this Crownger. Am I supposed to kill that? I don't think so. I think I go... Scrap Trawler. Old Border Scrap Trawler. Another nice engine if we can start hitting some artifacts in the graveyard. Ooh, Brotherhoods, and they play Arasta, so we could avoid playing non-creature spells, right? So we could go Mishra. Here it is, good Mishra, the actual best print of Mishra ever. Not melding Mishras. And chances are you have already seen other content creators playing standard melding Mishra, but I don't think we've seen too many Unearth videos, so I'm really hopeful I nailed this one in the head and just delivered new content that you have not seen before, because that was my full thinking, my full thought process. And we can go Noxious Gear Hulk, and I feel like I have to kill Arasta. Like, that's their best creature, because that unlocks my non-creature spells, and yeah, I like killing that instead of their commander. Boom, boom. Ah, opponent can make a treasure. Alright, that makes sense. Trial of Ambition. Alright, so we can sack the Gorger. Did I say Gorger? Phyrexian Dragon Henching. What am I thinking about? Alright. Oh, it's so late, you guys. Alright. Alright, guys. We are winning this game, don't we? We are winning this game, aren't we? I love you all. You're the best. I'm really happy I'm doing this. And opponent scoops it up. Yes! This is the end of the video. I'm starting to feel really awful. I hope that this is deserving of your subscription. Or at least a comment on "Get well soon, please don't die," and yeah, we're probably going to see each other tomorrow, so just subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. See you guys.